Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Sable. It's been a little bit, but the last time we played, I believe we finally found all of the, ships that had, the data from the people who originally came to terraform the planet. I believe we found the last of those. I believe we also did, the worm stuff last time. Okay, so the light is red, which I don't know if that means we've done it or... I think we have maybe not actually gone inside. If we have done all of this already, you'll have to forgive me. My memory is not the best. Okay, I think we did actually go through here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of remember doing all the crouching. Okay, yeah, we opened stuff in here. So, we must have, right? Right? I wonder what's with the red then. Did we not open everything? Or did we, get started and then leave? There's still scrap here. I could have just missed that. Or, we could have actually not been in this part of the ship. I guess we'll find out if I get an audio log. Doesn't quite make it. That's okay. We'll just take it with us. Camera. Okay, I did get that. I guess I just missed that scrap earlier. Oh, camera fighting me a bit. Make sure. Hang on. What is that control panel over there doing, actually? What do you do? Oh, bridge. Oh, wait, that would make me bonk my head on the... I see, okay, I understand. Sliding down. Got it. Right, okay, I do remember this one now. Okay. I ducked back in to see. I guess the lights just turned red because we didn't leave the battery in there once we were done. Anyway. Let's hop on out then. It must have been the last thing we did. Okay. I should go and find Saren's terminal in the whale. Alright, so we can go do that. We can claim a merchant mask. There's still fishing to do. How many chum eggs do I have? Enough chum eggs to get more stuff from the queen chum. Okay. Alright. I don't know why I unpaused and then repaused. Alright, let's go to the chum layer. Yeah, let's go to the chum layer. We're probably going to be doing a lot of fast travel this session. Just, you know, because we have the means. May as well, right? Come on, up we get. Hello, ma'am. I have more eggs that I found. Goodness, there's so many in here now. I greet the queen chum. She asks if I have eggs. My egg bringer. My children, they dance with excitement at the treasures you bring. More friends to dance and play. I have to admit, collecting chums has been a more satisfying task than I initially thought. I hand over the next batch of eggs with excitement. Now I think to myself, I'll be having one of those precious tears, please. Now, child. A little patience. Oh, don't get greedy, Sable. The stamina is really nice, though. Yeah! Nice. The warmth of the chum's tear pulses inside my chest and spreads through my limbs. Another 20, please. I promise that's the last batch. Do you? I feel like there's room for a lot more than that in here. Alright, next, let's go to the whale. I believe we have, in fact, listened to all of the logs of the precursors. The crews of the ships that tried to come to this place before. So we should be able to get the last of Saren's reports. Bonk. Let's see, I think that Saren's thing is back there. Come on, let me up. Alright, that's one I collected already. I had to make sure. I'm like, eh. No, I'm missing one somewhere. Still. Unless... But it says I should talk to you, so... You've recovered data from all 6 ships on this planet. Thank you, Sable. I'm beginning to understand. Saren trails off, an edge of doubt betraying their otherwise emotionless figure. You now have full clearance, Sable, granting you complete access to the whale facility. Excellent! What is that? The bike in the chamber looks shiny and new despite being ancient. I asked Saren if it's really for me. Yes, Sable, there is nothing stopping me from granting you full access to my facilities. Please avail yourself of this transport device. I assure Saren I will use it to come visit as often as I can. I say farewell. Alright, I guess the door's not open, but we got the log, so it's fine. Anyway, we have discovered the past. Whale ship bike front. Perfectly preserved in the whale, the front of this bike is made from familiar-looking metals, molded with precision impossible for humans to replicate. Kept in the whale for an incomprehensibly long time, as it switches states, the mechanisms glide fluidly in a satisfying fluid movement. An inaudible, vibrating hum emanates from the sleek surface of this part when you put your hands on it. It feels alive to every subtle movement made by the driver. Alright. I think that this is like the best bike you can get without spending cuts. So if you just want to like do this quest, you can not buy the speedster parts. But I already have the speedster parts, so I'm sure there are still like chums hiding in here, but I am not sure how to go about getting them or where to start looking. I feel like I remember seeing one like over that way, wiggling my controller as you can see somewhere. But I'm also not sure how to like crawl around on this side as much. Okay, today's next stop is gonna be out around the wash? I think this area is the wash anyway. I don't remember exactly what each region is called, but I think this like pale area is the wash. Anyway, there is a place we need to find around here. Oops. And I believe that this is like the best spot to do that searching. Let me just check something real quick. Alright, there are technically other spots that would be a little closer, but it's fine. Okay. I wonder if this sign will, like, point me at it, actually. It'd be very funny if directions were here the whole time. Nope. Okay, cool. Right. We need to head... this way, I believe. Yes. Towards the shipwreck, but not quite. Did we do the worm stuff last time as well? I think we did the worm stuff. That was very unsettling. So I believe we want this stuff over here. Yep. Here is the vivarium. How do I get in? Surely there's a way in. will skitter like the little creature I am. Alright, skittering it is. Ah, it was further down, I see. Hidden away in the rock. Oh, someone is here, actually. I say hello to researcher Cassie. Welcome to the Great Vivarium. The person at the desk greets me with open arms, which they lower with some avian flourish. I feel very greeted. You're a glider, aren't you? I am. You'll like this place, I'm sure of it. They take a breath, like they're not sure of it, and I let them speak. I'm Cassie, and I'm the proprietor of this vivarium. It's good to meet you. Sable. Sable, that's a great name. I'm Cassie. Oh, I said that, didn't I? Sorry, forget that. Welcome to the vivarium, a home for animals small and smaller, from the sleekest fish to the most fragile butterfly, and everything in between. Which is mostly plants and rocks. I know, it needs a bit of work, but I'm new at this. It sounds like she smiles, if nervously. Wasn't long ago I finished my own gliding. Congratulations. I congratulate Cassie on finishing her gliding and on creating such a lovely vivarium. It's a place that feels very happy. Cassie thanks me and then looks at me very sincerely. If I can give you one piece of advice, when you think you're done thinking about what you want to do, think again. Because I was supposed to be an angler, and now here I am in a vivarium researching all the fish I was too unskilled to catch. Wasn't much for butterflies either. Don't worry, I'm good at overthinking. Cassie crosses her arms and observes me for a moment, then seems to get an idea. You know, maybe this is getting ahead of myself, but I was thinking about how this sort of thing, this collecting thing, might be a good task for a glider. Because I've been thinking about how the world's worst angler and butterfly catcher, me, can't really be counted on to fill this vivarium forever. I tell her I'm interested. Well, I mean, I don't have badges to give away or a mask or anything, but what if we did it just for fun? Like if you've got some spare time and you feel like fishing, bring whatever you catch, or you pluck a butterfly out of the air. Perfect, I'll make a home for it. And then who knows, maybe someday it'll be a real glider task. That sounds good. Perfect, then I guess onward glider to fish, and also to bugs. A classic glider phrase. And if you've got anything with you already, I'd be happy to take a look at that too. Yoshi says hello. I tell Cassie that Yoshi sends his regards. She lights up and I really like to see it. Yoshi! Oh no! She's laughing. Oh no, are you an apprentice of his? Or no, oh no. Did he tell you how terrible I was when he was trying to teach me? Well, I've learned, well, the power of a sentence unfinished. I let my well hang in the air and Cassie understands. Well, I'm glad he hasn't changed. Honestly, I'm pleased he says hello because I sort of... It's not even that I thought he'd be disappointed, even, just thought he might forget. I shake my head and tell Cassie what Yoshi told me, and the compliments make her get smaller and smaller behind her hands, but I can tell they fill her up with a particular joy. I think Yoshi's the angler we met way back when, but then we don't actually know where any of the fish are. She shakes her head and flaps her hands when I tell her the worst of it. Yoshi's proud of her. I hate to hear that, she laughs. Or, no, I don't. I really, it's nice. It actually is really nice. I'm just, you know, it's really nice. Ugh. Do you ever feel like it's hard to hear nice things about yourself? I love that these are all flavors of yes. Yeah. Cassie nods and sighs, calmer than before. I'm glad you get it. And thanks, Sable. You really made my day. Alright, let's hand in some butterflies. Thanks, Sable. I'll put these in the tanks. I have some fish, too. Thank you. I'll get them in the tanks. I'm missing a lot of stuff, I think. That's a lot. Salt butterfly. And sunshine butterfly. Okay. Generally, but I've actually got my old angler notes handy. Be happy to trade for them if they're of interest. Here's what I've got. Oh boy. That's a lot of money for fish notes. I mean, I have... Ah, I'm all out of cuts. Oh, I can't even sell these to you. This is so sad. Okay. Dopey dart, bellow guppy, little kicker. Did I give you any fish that I only had one of? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Take care, enjoy your gliding. I imagine if I, like, leave and come back or something, then there will be more creatures about. Glad to have finally found this place, though. Ooh, is this, like, dedicated per biome? That's fun. I gotta find more creatures. Looks like we've got another exit here. Cool. Okay. So, found that. Next, let's go to Ecria. I believe I need to look for something around here. Is it sunrise or sunset? Hard to tell. Oh. Remind me to come back here, specifically when it gets dark. Like, actually dark. Can't tell if the sun's going up or down, currently. Anyhow, I believe I need to find something, to the south? This might be the last one of these we need. I think there's one per region. Major region. Oh, and it's nighttime, so after we grab this, we're gonna go back to the city. Yay! So earlier, I did some stuff off stream in regards to like selling stuff, and I found this shop. And this is the entertainer's mask, and when I tried talking to it, they just said, show me the eyes. So I put on the shade mask. Can I talk to you, please? Please. Oh my gosh, what am I doing wrong? Is it not late enough yet? Anyway, there's a shop here, I promise. There we go. Please let me talk to you. Please, I want to show the people the shop. Can I talk to you now that it's midnight? Shade! Back for more? What can I do for you? What do you have? So, as you can see, I sold this person some of the lightning crystals. I wonder if they'll say the thing again if I take the mask off. No, won't even talk to me. It's not letting me pick anything, which is very weird. Okay, well, even though I'm not allowed to buy anything, apparently, here's what they have in the shop. So, the lightning crystals, I sold them earlier. And then... Goodness gracious. And then the last item and second to last item are clothes, and then the other 3 pieces are all bike parts. But apparently I can't get them. Apparently the game's decided not to function. Maybe I came over and bothered them too early. The stroke of midnight didn't load properly. I don't know. Anyway, putting my helmet back on. Okay. Right, I forgot about the climbing mask as well. Is there one in this area, actually, a mask caster? I forget if the city actually has one or not. I'm thinking maybe the answer is no for some reason. I see a mask glaring through the slit with a statue-like stillness. Show me the eyes. I wait a moment, unsure if I really heard something. The mask is not forthcoming. This is so weird. I can tab around this menu just fine. Whatever. I'll try poking around another time, maybe later in the stream, and see if the shop works. Anyway, let me see here. There's a couple more things I wanted to look at. One, two, three, four. Okay, got all of those. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Just a moment. Let me drag that over there so I can see it proper. Okay. How do I finish that quest exactly? I wonder what the ring-shaped artifact is for. Me too, Sable, me too. Okay, alright, I see. I'm gonna head over here. We're gonna finally do some fishing stuff, actually. I'm gonna try and catch multiples of fish, if I can. I wish I remembered how to fish. I'm sure it's in the controls. Show controls. Ah, left on the... right on the D-pad, excuse me. No. No, this isn't allowed. Is the ground too hard here? Do I need to find softer earth? No. Let's try down here. Been a while since we did the fishing, so... Got away. I gotta remember all the fishing tricks. By which I mean how to do it at all. Come back here. Come back here. This is another bellow guppy. That's not new. We have so many of those. Can I catch a new kind of fish, please? This is the same kind of fish. Did I mess up? Did I get away? Ugh. The struggle. Come here. Please do not be another freaking bellow guppy. Hey! Wait, I have these already. Also. It's not new! I have lots of those. Give me my fish. I'm glad Sable is so delighted on catching a fish, though. That's quite cute. No, that's not what I need. Not what I need. Quit giving me bellow guppies! Stop it! Come back here. Come back here. You can't get away from me. Stop giving me bellow guppy! I would like 1 pebble eye, please. Maybe 2, if that's not too much to ask. Oh my gosh. Why is it so mean to me? Maybe I should do this off stream. Sheesh. I'll give it a couple more tries, and if we don't get a pebble eye. Let's say 3. One. Two. Absolutely 0 pebble eyes. Okay. Right. Excuse me while I look at the map for a bit. Okay. There's actually something we can poke around at that's not too far. Okay, that's actually something we need to do. And it answers a previous question. Give me just a moment here. There is a scam bot in the chat that I must take care of very quickly. All right. And that's that. There you are. Come here. Okay. was one of the butterflies I was missing. Right, sorry for getting distracted by a butterfly immediately, but that's how it goes, I guess. Hello there. Ooh, isn't this a machinist setup? Neat. Mysterious shrine. Oh, hello! Every time I meet another machinist, my mind wanders back to Cizo. I wonder if she's hearing of my travels through whatever network connects their guild. I wonder if she's proud. I think of her now as I greet the stranger. Oh, I love meeting gliders. Come here, come here. What's your name? I approach and tell her I'm Sable. Sable! Sounds a lot like table. You get that a lot? This is the first time. Really? First thing I thought of. First thing. Anyhow, my name's Fur. Sounds like fear, right? Oh, fear. Okay. I'm like, the tree? No. Sounds like sheer, too. She looks thoughtful. I mean, I guess. Anyway, I didn't call you over to talk rhymes. I called you over to show you something you are going to love. I'm pretty deep into this historical stuff. Ruins, old-timey ships, the old books, all the old monumentalist leftovers, you know? I nod. Well, recently, I've deciphered a few monumentalist texts, which point to some sort of synergistic structures positioned all across the world in all different deserts. What do you mean, synergistic? I mean that the tests suggest they're responsive, more than simply statues or slabs of rock or whatever their form. The text suggests they record data or somehow interact with people? But I think it's something else, something way more fun. I ask what she thinks they are. I think they're a game. See, we have this thing, everybody does, where we look to the past and we assume they were all work and no play. Because all we see, all that persists is their labors, ships and logs and tools and things. But fun's ephemeral. Jokes disappear, doodles get lost while art survives. So we lose it all and then we go on assuming they never had any. So if you've got the time and the inclination, Glider, I'd recommend you keep your eyes open for monumentalist architecture that seems suspicious or strange, and responsive somehow. I'd say a glider on a bike's the perfect person to test my theory if you're up for it. Sounds fun. Good. Thank you. I'll try to keep deciphering my records. Report back what you find, please, and if you sort out the game, I hope you enjoy it. Tell her I will. Great. Thanks, Table, and good luck. Lol. LMAO. Oh, it's just doing this all again. Could they be waypoints? The Avexi have often placed stone waypoints across the desert as markers for themselves and others. I'm not sure it's relevant, but a little tug of homesickness makes me say it. That's interesting. I've seen some of those sorts of things before. I suppose it could apply here. But I think it's something a little more fun. Alright. Sounds fun. Alright, I guess this is where I place these. The ring-shaped artifact I found looks like it would fit in the pedestal. Alright, let's pop them in. I'm not sure what we're gonna get here, but I'm excited. We've been collecting these, like, the whole time. Alright. I should speak to the machinist. I'm aware I've pronounced it at least a couple different ways by this point. Hey, you! You're a lifesaver, Sable. That's all the inscriptions. The first two suggest they might be instructions to build something, I think. But the third part seems to be where all the good stuff is. I ask what she means by the good stuff. The why and what of it all. Why are we building this, and what are we building? I suspect that this is a bit of a treasure hunt, and you're meant to make your own prize. In which case, part of the game is solving the third clue. So I think your work is done for now, and mine begins. Give me a few days, Sable. I reckon I can crack this soon. I tell Fear I'm keen to see what she comes up with, and we say goodbye for now. Okay, yay. Is this a warp point? It is. Okay, cool. I can just come back here later then. Alright, now I do what any sane person would do, and that's scale this building looking for chumps. My controller is vibrating. I know there's one up here for sure. Yeah, there you are, buddy. Come here. I don't know if my bike's gonna be able to make it in here. Or maybe it will. It looks like there's actually a ground entrance. I can never find these things. I'm like, I must climb to get anywhere. Alright. Well, I'm gonna head out to, the Salt Flats area here. Yeah, I opened that already. I'm gonna see if I can find any of the salt butterflies. Ooh, I snuck up on a plant. I don't know what I need this for. just while I'm here, you know. I wonder what I'll get if I fish here. Oh, fast. Oh, you're a fast fish. You're something new. Nobody knows how these fish survive in the harsh, salted landscape, excuse me, of the sodic waste, but without them, a delicate ecosystem that sustains creatures like pink necks would be disrupted. Sable says, little bunny break. Pretty. Hi, Sable. Good to see you. Good to see Sable for the Sable game. Work treating you okay? It looks like this is the only fish caught in this area. Sable says, it's a lot of nothing right now. Easy, but I want to be home. Yeah, I get that. I miss you too. Alright, I'm catching 2 of these. Just in case, the fisherman wants one later for me, like, proving I know how to fish or whatever. Sable says, feels very end of the world here. Yeah, this area is definitely like the quietest and the flattest. But it also has those big freaking geysers, so I suppose quiet is relevant. Whoa! Where did I go? Huh? What happened? Okay, where am I? The game doesn't know either. Okay. It threw me somewhere. You know what? Let's teleport to the vivarium and hope it can find me. Sable, did it break? Ooh. Okay, we're alive. It's fine. Nothing bad ever happens. Nothing ever happens to Sable. That was very weird, though. Some folks have said that this game is kind of, like, buggy and left behind a bit, but, I've never experienced it quite like that. Sable, chatter. Nothing happens to me. Hello again, Sable. Hand in some fish. Hand in some butterflies. What butterflies do I have left? Specimen collection completed! Yay! Yay! I'm still missing a lot of fish, though. And I don't want to pay for notes, so I won't. I love that a bunch of this stuff is like, you can eat it, you can fix things with it. And then you don't actually ever get an opportunity to do those things. Sable. Yay, all the butterflies! We have like a nice butterfly room. Look at this, very cute. I should look for chums in here. What am I doing? I'm glad that was a quick fix. I don't know what I would have done if it wasn't. Freaked out, I guess. Sable, find the chums. I don't know if there are chums in here. I'll look, but I don't know. No, I guess not. We're chumless in the vivarium. Sable says, people at work have brought in Tomodachi life too. Oh my gosh, for real? Oh, too funny. So many people I know are having such a time with it. I do want to get it at some point. I guess one thing I'm curious about is, is there one island per system? Like Animal Crossing? Or does each profile have their own island? Because if it's the former, nobody's seeing my island. Hashtag our island. But if it's by profile, I can set up all sorts of weird stuff. And maybe even share some of it. Okay. Anyway, let's go to a place that we know has a mask caster so we can finally get the masks. Because I've been holding on to the merchant and climber badges for a bit now. There it is, back there. Very colorful. Oh. Intense and uncomfortable. Alright, give me the climbing mask. It's very blue in here. Sable. Whoa! Yeah, the mask caster is always a little weird like this. Alright, there are a few more masks that I don't have yet, but one of them is for fishing. The other is for the vivarium, which is also fishing. And another one I think is chums. but I don't have to do badges for that. I just gotta find them. Alright. Give me the merchant mask as well. I've been doing a lot of reading into this game while I haven't been playing it. Because, like, we're closing in on the end, right? I want to make sure I find a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I'll find all the stuff, but I would like close to a complete experience, you know? I don't know if the vivarium is badges either, but I am gonna have to complete my fishing. Ugh. Okay. Alright, we got an achievement about that. Alright, but now we've got the climbing mask. You can't help but feel embodied by a reptilian creature when wearing this mask. Walls look less steep somehow. The masks all the merchants in Midden wear. The worm! Sable says, almost there. Yeah! Like... the game will end! And we're actually getting weirdly close to that ending. A lot of it is fishing, though. Blah, 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 blah. Sable wiggles my head. What are you wiggling for, you silly creature? Scrapping ain't an easy mask to wear. It's bloody dangerous and dead lonely. I guess that's why we do it, eh? Either way, every glider should check out the old scrapyard up Burnt Oak Way. He'll sort you out with some badges or cuts if you deliver any scraps you come across on your journey. Good thing I've been doing that, yeah. Oh my. Oh goodness. Why are you letting me climb this if you don't want me climbing this? Game? Deep breaths, girl, it's okay. Sable says, let me climb the bones. Right? Let Sable climb the bones. I don't care if it's the wrong Sable. Let Sable climb the bones. It's enrichment? Anyway, I never actually tried climbing the skeleton before, and I want to see if there's something up here. At least I don't think I did. I hope there's at least a chum up here. That'd be fun. Ooh, falling. Aha! There is a chum up here. Come here. Delicious. Not for me. I shouldn't eat them. I think the Chum Queen will get upset at me if I do. Sable says, Bunny heading back. Love you. Love you too. Good luck with the rest of your shift. Just the one? Alright. Alright. I'm just looking to see if there's anything we can catch around here. There's a few things. There's stuff in these dunes, even. Hopefully. If the game decides to be kind to me. No, you're a little hater. You won't be kind to me? Very impolite of you. Skittery. So this area is simply unfishable. I wouldn't be doing the fishing if I could do things other than the fishing, but I gotta do the fishing. feels like it's moving the same way. Yeah. Try over here, maybe? I don't know. Like, it is supposed to be near these, apparently. But I keep getting the same kind of fish over and over. Quit giving me ads, oh my god. Okay. Oh, did you kick up a butterfly? Someone might want one, I don't know. Right, I remember heading around all of these cacti before. Apparently one of the fish is here. You know, apparently. We shall see whether or not that is true, I suppose. Like, a lot of what's left is the fishing. Whoa, hello. Goodness. This is I wonder if this is it. This seems to be a new, like, pattern of behavior. Yes, that's one of the ones I actually need! Alright, let's see if we can catch a second one. No, this is one of the standard ones, yeah. Yes, of course. Oh. Perfect. All right. Now we just gotta figure out. The bike's not that far. I didn't mean to. Sorry. Sorry. Now we gotta figure out where that other one is. What was it? The Pebble Eye? The Pebble Eye. A common fish that seeks shade in the eastern dunes. It's not that common. I have not seen a single one. See if there are any chums I missed around here, now that I have way more stamina. It should be easier to reach literally anything. So I think I came here at like the very start of the game. And like even simple stuff was a trouble to jump up. Kinda looks like the mask caster. Pardon me for a sec. Okay. Wait, what's that down there? I missed something. Ah, 20 cuts. Yay. Yeah, it looks like this is just an alternate path up. Not bad though, not bad. Anyway, yeah, now that I know that chums have, like, the tell of... Wait, do I have the chum mask or not? I think there is... I do not have a chum mask. There is one, but I do not have it. Interrupting myself. Now that I know about, like, the tell of, like, the controller vibrating when one is nearby, though. And, again, have more stamina. If there's any I missed, I should be able to get them more easily. Is the hope. The deciding factor, of course, being, do I have eyeballs in when I see them? Yeah, I don't think there's a gem up there. Oh, there's one up there, though. I'm gonna get you. Okay. The chumps do mostly seem to be in major landmarks. Like, very few of them are just in the middle of nowhere, it seems. Right, okay. This place is not fishing friendly, apparently. Try around here. And again, I'd like a couple of these. I don't know if Yoshi's gonna take them or not. feels like the bellow guppy again. Please, I need new fish behavior. Once again, this is a bellow guppy. Please give me Pebble Eye, please. Please. This is a bellow guppy! This is another freaking bellow guppy! Sable, Pebble Eye fish. Okay, where's that? Oh, looks like that's back where we were, actually. But in the fishable parts. are freaking out. Oh. Very fast. Very skittery. There we go! Alright. Bring the fish back to Yoshi. Not before I catch a second one of these. What a weird place for a fish. This is a bellow guppy. I'll catch it anyway. Hopefully, I'll catch a second one. Oh, have we got one? Yeah, that was a really quick back and forth. Okay, we got it. Its thin pencil-like body means these fish can burrow into small crevices and holes in rocks, protecting themselves from the sun and predators. Great! Okay, where's Yoshi? Angler. Yeah, let's just head over. Let's just head over there. Okay. Hello. Hello there, glider. What can I do for you? Oh, I can fix the camera. I have this fish you asked me for. Cassie says hello. Cassie? I can hear the furrow in his brow, and then he brightens. Cassie! You know Cassie? How is she? I tell Yoshi Cassie's doing brilliantly, and that her vivarium is making a lovely start of it. That's great to hear. You know, she mentioned me, yeah? What'd she say? She said you've got the knowledge. Yoshi nods. That's nice of her. And honestly, I'm happy to hear that. Always worried she thought she failed me or something because she wasn't much for fishing. Who cares, I say. I just wanted her to do what she loved, and it sounds like she is. Think I'll go by the vivarium sometime, say hello myself. Thanks for that, glider. I tell him it's a pleasure. Anyway, I got those fish you asked me for. Well, well. Good work, glider. First step complete. You've earned this. But fishing's all about patience, right? So let's see how much more you've got. For your next assignment, I want you to head down to the wash, bring me a little kicker, a bloated eye clam, and a trifle jelly. Good luck out there. Alright, I have some of those. By which I mean one of those. Alright. Where are... Okay. Let's head out this way. It looks like they're around here, hopefully. At least the clams. Ooh, you threw me real high up, didn't you? Oh, camera. Alright, did in fact get a chum here. Ooh, but that's a chum I don't have. Come here, you. Gotcha. Alright, apparently you can get the clams around the trees here in the forest. Goodness. Goodness gracious, that's a lot of fight. That is once again a little kicker. Oh, it looks like he didn't even take them. I caught 2 pebble eyes and I still have 2 pebble eyes. I guess I only need 1. Alright, that's good to know. That's another little kicker. That's a lot of back and forth. More archer statues. Interesting. I know I came out here to fish, but I'm kind of curious about where these are pointing. The back and forth of a kicker. Yes, I know my bike. Thank you. They were doing some Lustwood stuff to me. Oh. Lavender flash dye. Ooh, that looks pretty. We'll try that later. I didn't mean to get up right away. There we go. Thank you, archers. All right. Sable. Bloated eye clam. Alright, yeah. The clams specifically target the trees, so that's where I have to look for them. Fishing wise. This is a lot of back and forth. I don't know. I just have been unlucky, I guess. Hopefully our luck will change. No, this is another kicker. Am I not close enough? I don't know. There we go! Living on the roots of dead trees, their hearted purple exterior is filled with an extremely delicious soft flesh desired across all Midden. Desired all across Midden. Excuse me. Alright. Now I just need a trifle jelly. Alright. Don't lose your bike. I won't. We really do just gotta fish around the White Dunes for a little bit and hope we get lucky. Oh, you're a sneaky chum. You were just hidden in there. Hello. Yeah, I love to see it. I love seeing my chums. Alright. We're already nearly halfway into our next batch of chum stuff being done. Okay. Hopefully this is close enough. Oh, this feels different. This feels different than the kicker. Please? Perfect! Unfortunately inedible despite its name, the layers of thin membrane surround a rock-like core which shrinks over the course of its lifetime until it dies. What a weird fish. Alright. Back to the angler hut we go. Sable says, Bunny has finished, but Bunny has to wait a bit to leave. Weird. Yeah, it's a weird fish, alright. Hello, I found all of the fish you asked me to fish. Have those fish you asked for. Another successful haul. Excellent. You might actually be serious about this, eh? I tell him I'm serious as a little kicker, which I hope is a trait of that fish, as it would make me seem very knowledgeable if so. He chuckles, but I can't tell how. Well, here's another badge for your hard work. Now, Glider, one final assignment before the mask is yours, and this one will take you west to Red Sea. Bring me a stormfish, a sand ray, and a hummer. Good luck out there. I have none of those! Okay. Stormfish, sand ray, hummer. Alright. Sable. Yoshi! It's not that Yoshi. Alright, I am using guides to find these dang old fish. Stormfish, sand ray, and hummer. Okay. Say blim. Not that Yoshi. Wrong Yoshi. Yeah, he's letting me keep all those fish. Okay. That's how you can tell he's not that Yoshi. Back here. That is a wide. Alright, got the sand ray. This rare fish is held up as a sign of good luck in cultures across the dunes. They typically travel alone. A delicacy in Red Sea, but eating sand rays is frowned upon elsewhere. Alright, that's one. I should be able to find all of them in this area, I suppose. If these guides are not leading me astray. Oh, that's a different behavior. Stormfish. A unique fish that rides the aggressive movement of sand that occurs during a sandstorm by expanding its fins to an enormous span, as if it were a bird about to take flight. Yep, right in my pocket you go. Alright, now I just need the Hummer. I don't remember ever going to this place, so I bet there's a chum in here as well. Ooh, you're jumping a different way, aren't you? Ah, and there it is! A bird-like fish that often surfaces from below sands to consume food in its natural habitat of palm forests. They move with erratic and incredible speed. Alright. That was the easiest one of all. Just a moment. A scam bot has appeared in the chat. Bye. Right, we found all of the fish. I am going to keep poking around in this forest for a bit. Sable says, "Yay, all fish! Yes, we got all the fish!" Oh, is there not stuff out here? Interesting. There is stuff around, but I have to go further out. There's no chums in the actual forest, apparently. Ooh, easy. Careful. Shipwreck here, though. Keep moving the wrong buttons. Cannot grab the birds. Would have been funny though. Sable says, this place is pretty. It is. So much of this game is just so nice, you know? I'm glad they had a spare battery in the back. There's just so much of this game I have not seen still, apparently. I'm glad I'm taking the time to do the fishing quest. Atomic Priesthood trousers. Awesome, we got some pants. And that's it. Apparently there's not even a chum around here. Sable is excited about the atomic bands. Right. Looks like we gotta go a bit of a ways out. Oh, I guess they are in the forest. It's a lot bigger than I thought. Okay. Let's head a little further north, I think. I'm sorry. A little bit this way. Sorry! Sheesh. We've been going around it. LMAO. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. When I climb. There's a chum. Gimme! Alright. Alright, looks like they're more this way-ish? Are you up here? Ooh, that's a funky tune. I dig that. Ah, there's a chum. Alright. And there should be another one. If we continue this way, it looks like. Looks like around there. We will probably have to climb on things, though, for that show. Oh my gosh, Snow! Ozzy playing Sable? Like, with her ears or something? Sable's at work, so I have to play a different Sable. How are you doing, Snow? It's been a bit. Bad news, my bike cannot freaking hear me. Guess I'm running. I see it up there. I see you! Sable says, hi, Snow! I'm sorry for the audio. This game just does that sometimes, which is unfortunate. Snow says, hello! Stars aligned to see a stream, and this game has always intrigued me. Finished my chores before Sable Ghost time. Sable, yay! Oh, that's right, y'all were gonna play Phasmophobia after Sable got off work today and came home. I will definitely be observing and listening to you all get horribly maimed. Sable, I think you might vibe with me, Snow. But, yes, this Sable that I'm playing right now is a game all about exploring the world around you and figuring out who you want to be. Through, roaming the desert, meeting people around the world, and helping them out. One of my quests is to collect these things. For their queen, who is residing in, like, a ruin in another part of the game. I need to get 20 for her. I'm currently on my 5th batch of 20, and we have 9 of those, so it's gonna be a little bit. Sable says it's time to make my way out of work, get many chums. I am trying so hard to get the chums. Alright. You can also just, like, fast travel around if you don't want to drive through the whole desert, which is great because the game's a little buggy and your bike does not always come to you, which is a bit unfortunate. Because, like, I do enjoy this game. Oh my gosh! Alright, first let's talk to Yoshi. Hi, I got everything. You asked me to. I found all the fish. What can I do for you? Have the fish. Ah! Yoshi seems less taken aback than I expected, but more delighted. Well, you've heard the call of the sands, haven't you, Sable? Well done with this one. Really good stuff. Sable in chat. Love you! Love you too! Drive safely! Thank you. Yoshi waves my thanks away. Thank you. Trust me, Sable. Lots of gliders think they want to fish or believe they can. Not many of them do as well as you. But nice seeing you flourish. He clears his throat to make his voice more official. And now it is my pleasure to present you with this. I hope you keep up your fishing on the rest of your gliding, Sable. Whether it's your calling or not, I'd suggest you make it a hobby at least. It's a noble pastime, and between you and me, a very secure source of income. I thank Yoshi for everything gone my way. Good luck out there. So you're literally named Sable in this. Yes, you are literally named Sable. It's really good. Oh, hello, Angler Yolanda. How can I help you today? This is a beautiful boat. Oh, I know. Gorgeous, isn't it? Something so noble and yet so rustic about it. And knowing how much it provides, inspiring. But personally, they lower their voice a bit. And then they're performing a whisper, but it's covering a cheeky laugh. I think its captain is even more gorgeous. Wish he was angling for me. I make a playful gasp. But I joke. I joke. Unless he's interested. Then I'm deeply serious. Goodbye! Oh my gosh, hi turtle. Good to see you. I'd like to trade. Okay, so there's been like a weird thing where I'm not actually allowed to like select stuff in the shop today. I can pick stuff to sell, but not stuff to buy. I don't know what's up with that. But like, you can see we have like a fishing outfit and also like parts for our bike. I don't know why I can't select anything in the store. Very unfortunate. But at least we can see what they have available. Snow, Yolanda down serious. They're down so serious. Alright, well, we can now make the angler mask. But before we make the angler mask, I would like to donate our fish to the vivarium down here. You can also sell them, and my sell tab is apparently working fine, but not my buy tab, which... Whatever, let's donate these fish and be on our way. It's not all the fish, but it's some of the fish. Oh, hello. Hello! I approached the merchant who looks quite keen to do business. What brings you to the vivarium? Have you seen this place? It's spectacular. I arrived at the Wash years ago because this place simply screams out to be studied by careful eyes and clever brains. But it's the vivarium that might keep me here. I'm thrilled at all the opportunities here. I sometimes make outfits, the flying insects here, they've inspired me. I've made a few pieces in response. Artistic creations. Resplendent, sumptuous, and incredible objects, the likes of which Midden has never seen before. I am taken aback by their clearly unrelenting enthusiasm. I can't help but feel a spark of excitement. See you soon. Okay, what do you have? Not that I can buy it, because my buy tab is broken. Okay, so we've got some bike parts that will turn the bike into like a dragonfly of some kind. That's cute. We also have like a bug outfit. Also very cute. Alas, I cannot actually trade with you because the game has decided that's illegal. I thought it was just that one merchant, but I guess it's all of them for some reason. Hello again. Hand in some fish. Thank you, great stuff. I'll get them in the tanks. Good news, I found another old fishing rod in storage the other day. Like here in one of the old back rooms I was working on. Cassie produces then what looks to be the oldest possible fishing rod. I know it looks ancient, but it's in good condition. And it's really made of some incredibly strong material. Has to be to survive this long. I think you should have it. I love how good you've gotten at this. It shows me I made the right decision. I tell Cassie I think she definitely has made the right decision. Cassie gestures shyly around her. It's a special place, isn't it? In response, I give an approving nod and I can tell it relaxes her. It is. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna... I might do this stuff off screen, I think. So I'm gonna screenshot that for later. But I think it's also one of the only things we have left to do in this game, so who knows? I mean, we have chums to search for, I guess, and... Whew. Has Fear deciphered those things yet? I don't know. I don't know anything! Alright, well first... let's go get our angler mask made. Oh, Snow, you are going to love this, mask making cutscene. It's a little bit spooky. Give me my fishing mask. Nice normal occurrence. Alright. Snow. Whoa! Right? Angler mask. Fish shaped and made of a rubbery material. Its coloration a clear nod to Coral and Cobalt, the twin fish gods. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, I've been very good at collecting masks. I've been a busy critter. The trousers are alright, but I kind of want to keep the fit I've got going right now, actually. Okay. Let's see. Alright, there is literally one mask left to get. And it's for gems! Snow, how normal and average. I figured masks were important given everyone's wearing them, but that implies some weird stuff going on. So, since we are near the end of the game and I've already, like, found all the lore or whatever, part of the reason everyone is wearing masks, or a helmet in my case, is because originally, like, people came down to terraform this planet, but something went wrong and they weren't sure they would be able to survive in the atmosphere. And, turning on the terraformers that they did bring with them was going to cause a lot of radiation to leak out. So they basically wore masks everywhere. And now those times are long gone, but everyone is still wearing the masks. Whether it's because they actually need to, or just because it's a tradition by this point, has not been made clear. Though our character Sable does note that the air tastes a little cleaner while she's wearing this helmet. And no, they don't explain the mask casters at all. Like, they're just like that. Opens up my face to greet you. Okay, let's see. Let's see about finding chums. I'm apparently missing a whole chum over here. Snow says, any cool lore excuse for being masked is good. We love terraforming gone wrong stories. I mean, it went right enough that people, the descendants of the people who brought them with can still live here. But, you know, it's still wild. Like, there was a whole quest where I was, like, looking for audio logs at crashed ships and everything. It was very cool. Ah, okay, here's a spot where the roof is not gonna get in my way. Anyway, collecting the little creatures has been giving me stamina increases, so obviously I want to find all the creatures. The little chum guys. I'm not entirely sure what's up with them either, but their queen is like, please find them. And I'm like, okay, you got it, boss. Yes, ma'am. I guess the big question is whether this is going to be on the inside or the outside. This is the watch, I believe. It's a very large clock of some kind. Hopefully I can make it all the way up. Looks like I can take a break on this ledge at least. But yes, this has been a super interesting little game. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Surprisingly, not just because it's named Sable. Hee. Does look like we can at least climb back up here. Ah! It was outside. Hello! Come here. Crisps. Alright. 10 more of those. Snow says, glad you like it. Yay! I love the collecting little freaky creatures. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you. I need to, like, play another Mon game really soon. I can feel it in my brain. I'm like, I gotta. Why is there a chum all the way out there? Oh my god. Okay. Snow says, Mon-like or specifically a Pokemon game? See, the problem with Mon-likes is that they're always like, yeah, you know Pokemon? Well, we hate it personally and it sucks, so we're gonna make it really hard for no reason. So, probably an actual Pokemon game. Oh, hi, Beat Croc. Have you tried Cassette Beast yet? I have not. I've heard a little about it. I know people enjoy it, but also I don't really hear people talking about it a whole lot. Like, the people that like it, like it. Like, if it hits for them, great. But I don't know if it's gonna hit for me. I guess my big issue is I don't want to play a Mon game that is made with contempt for the genre. And a lot of newer ones are like, yeah, those guys at Game Freak are doing it all wrong. So we're gonna subvert expectations, and then they forget to actually make the game fun. I don't know. Be correct. Depends what you want at a Pokemon, I guess. It is absolutely not that. Maybe I shouldn't talk since I am a hater. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying the games are perfect or that the company's practices are perfect, but people act like hating it makes them better than other people. It's the same thing that people do with Sonic, and frankly, it's annoying. B-Croc says, it do depend on what you qualify as fun in a Pokemon game. I mean, I like exploring the new places, I like seeing the new creatures, and collecting them. I'm generally just happy seeing new guys. I'm not asking for masterpieces. I want it to be, you know, genuine. I want it to be fun. I don't want it to be made specifically because we don't like how they're doing it or whatever. I don't want it to be, like, mean-spirited, I guess. It's probably a lot to ask in this day and age. I know. What I really need to do is just finish the ones I have. Okay, definitely have that one. Are those further in, or are they up? I guess is the question. Inside or outside? Well, that one's outside. I can see it right there. I don't think I'll be able to climb on the outside of the ship. Generally, I can't. Yeah, nah. Okay. B-Croc says, it's still not felt like contempt to me. To me, typically read as taking the same basic groundwork formula and filling it out in their own direction. I mean, I would definitely prefer that. For sure. I would like to hope that Cassette Beast is having fun with it. Because, like, if you're not having fun with it, why make it? You know? Okay, not quite high enough. I might have to go inside the ship again. I have to go inside the ship to go outside the ship. How it goes with these. But what if I did it again and this time it worked? Nope. Alright, going inside the ship to go outside the ship. Anyone in here? No. Beatcroc says, I recommend Cassette Beast because it has a more interesting in-depth world and story to explore, and I also like the battle system. Very streamlined, and you can get up to some absolutely kooky nonsense. Do you have to rely on the kooky nonsense to get through the game? I guess is my next question. Boy, I'm gonna have to do all sorts of launching nonsense, aren't I? Okay. Okay. You activate that. Alright. I just need to be able to get up there. B-Croc says, I think I would say it's a lot more strategic than Pokemon is. Very much not a hit it until it dies type game. You do need them status goofs. I would also say it's set up in a very intuitive way that's good at encouraging it. Alright. As long as it's not like a good luck idiot situation. I can see myself vibing with that. So no, I think Pokemon games are pretty good considering Pokecore gives Game Freak like $2 and some lint as a game budget. I really like Legend Zaza. That's all I can contribute to this convo. I haven't played anything else recent besides ROM hacks. I've actually been looking into a couple of fan games recently. Speaking of such, Project Vanguard seemed interesting. Okay, that thing is moving. Let's keep that thing. Honestly, part of this is me going, man, I wish that the new one was out. It's not coming out until 2027. I'm glad it's not coming out till 2027. It already looks miles better than the stuff that they did push out, like, fast. Like, I've already said I'm pretty easy to please in this department, but Scarlet and Violet definitely did need more time that they did not get because the release schedule being like everything has to be in sync all the time is frankly unsustainable. Like the fact that it runs better on a next generation console is like, why did you do it like that, you know? What happened here? Croc. It is open world, which is hit or miss for people. Most people really like open world stuff, I guess, but it kind of drags for me. I do think this world is very cool, but I would like more of a guided tour. Okay. That's good to know. I mean, I'm literally playing this and, like, Tears of the Kingdom, so I suppose that helps you figure out my stance. I can vibe with open world as long as it's, you know, there's stuff to do in the world. Oh, I almost missed it. I almost missed my flight. Okay, that was not the answer. Good lord. Was there a second battery I was working with that's just gone now? Sable. Bunny is driving home. We'll listen on drive home. Thank you for stream. Yeah. Drive safely or I'll cry. Loudly. Oh my gosh. Omega Sonic is not here. Goodness gracious, who did I almost call Omega Sonic? Very sorry. Snow. True, that does sound really cool though. It's definitely... Beatrock is... That sounds cool, Beatrock. Definitely on the wish list for me. Yay, you've converted someone to cassette beast someday. Beatrock says, on the other end of the spectrum is Beastie Ball, which I know nothing about, but it's by the same team as Wandersong and Chicory. I don't know if you have experience with either of those, but I'll sing Wandersong's praises all day. I think Beastie Ball hits for the people who are more into the cute critter collection and care part of Pokemon. Oh my gosh, I love Wandersong! That was such a good game! I streamed that ages ago, but oh my gosh, so good. Loved that one. I forget if I have Chicory or if Chicory's just on my wish list, but like... Like you saying, yeah, it's by those guys already has me going, okay, alright, let's go. Yeah, Wandersong gang, let's go! Like, it looks so cute, and then it's like, by the way, the game is actually about accepting that change will happen whether you like it or not. Like, oh, okay. Among other things. And also, why you shouldn't try to solve all your problems with a sword. Tempting as it may be. Alright. Clearly not the one that we need to keep moving. Sable gets squished in the Phantom. Beatrock. Audrey by Nemesis. Audrey, what was your freaking problem? Actually, I think they went into what her freaking problem was. Like, I'm pretty sure we actually did learn a bit about what was her freaking problem. Still, what was your problem, Audrey? Alright, I will definitely consider Beastie Ball for sure. If I was smart, I'd write this down somewhere, but I'm doing a platforming puzzle, so I'm not gonna. Okay, seriously, how do I get to the stuff outside? What the heck? Bro, where is it? Beatrock, I DM you. Okay, yay! Yay, yippee, yippee. Me screaming and clawing. How do I go outside? Okay, clearly I cannot get outside from this room. Jiggles miserably across the floor. Hello, bike. So how do I Get up there. Ah, I think I have to climb this thing. A jump. That one's gonna be easier to get for sure. It's not even on the ship. What are we doing here? I don't think I can jump to the ship from there, but I can at least grab that little guy. Whoop. I picked them up, but they didn't vanish. Okay. Oh, Sable, you are so coded. One. I feel like this is gonna be too far away to land on anything on the ship from this side, but I'll still try. Okay, yeah, that is not going to work. Teehee. I don't know if I can cling to the underside of this while I climb, but I'm gonna do my best. Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, we can do it, actually. That worked. Incredible. Okay. Can we use this to get to the other side? No. Let me climb up here, but the jump's on the other side! No! Maybe if I climb this big pile of chalk, they'll let me in. Probably not, actually. Screaming, crying, yelling, let me up there. Please. Pretty please. Sable game, why do you bully me? My Sable wouldn't do this to me. Like, is this actually the way I have to do it? Because that's... It don't work! Maybe there's something I missed climbing on the other side over there. I feel like that's gotta be it. Correct. Yeah, I was lurking for a good while, waiting for my friend to get off Tomodachi so I can play it off of their profile. Oh, nice. Yes, good. Steal Funny Me Island. The 3DS one was one of the last things that... Actually, I think it was the last thing I purchased before they closed down that eShop. And it was a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to the new flavors of nonsense. Getting that at some point. I know some of it's the same nonsense. Nonsense? Yeah. But some of it is brand new nonsense that we have invented just for consoles. Yay, my Sable is home, yay! How the heck do I get up here? Can't jump that high. Yeah, I didn't think that would actually help. These are all cosmetic. No. Thank you for enjoying my brain short-circuiting snow. Let me up there, please. Please. Me. It's like, I know you're there. I can see you over there. It's over here, but I can't get there. These bones are not high enough. I don't think anything around it is either. It's very impolite, to be honest. If I could make it to this one. I can't make it to this one? Are you kidding me? That just feels impolite. Like, why are we being so mean right now? Maybe I just did not jump from the right spot. That feels like I should be able to make that jump. I don't know. I don't know. That might just be me. Why this game hate me? Seriously, is there something I missed somewhere? No, everything on this side is even shorter. All I want is a little guy. And they won't let me have my little guy. It's impolite to be freaking honest. I just want my little guy. Sable says Ozzy should get the little guy for free. Give me my little guy! Yeah. They hate that I want little guy. They hate my vision. Anyway, it's 10, so that's gonna be it for Sable this evening. Thank you all so much for popping in. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please consider donating to my Patreon. There is a wolf-shaped button underneath the streaming window. If you could not see it, try stretching your browser window out a little bit, as it does like to hide. We have 3 tiers of support available. $1, $5, and $10. Choose whatever works best for you. Thank you all so much for popping in. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good rest of your evenings. And I hope you're all staying safe and taking care of yourselves. I'm going to sit here and cry about not being able to get this chub. Good night, everybody. Ooh.